He's stopped breathing.
Now, the trachea takes the air down into the lungs.
Get me a pen. I need a pen now.
Anyone who wants to leave should go.
I'm sorry, but I'm going back to Poland.
Steph was pregnant with Alex's child when she left.
So your mum's been telling me you've saved some lad's life.
As a matter of fact, I did. I performed what is referred to as a tracheotomy, though I doubt you'd be familiar with the term.
That's why he's off school today. Recovery time can be very traumatic if you're not used to life and death situations. You are a real hero. We're very proud of you.
So where did you learn to perform this, whatever it's called?
It's pretty straightforward, really. A simple stabbing action. I used a pen, but the sharper the object, the better, really.
Of course, I talked him through the operation on the phone.
Really? Well, seems to me like Ryan ain't the only hero round here.
Well, I was just doing my job.
Well, maybe this doctoring lark runs in the family. I mean, have you ever thought about that as a trade?
Paging Dr. Harper. Dr. Harper, there's a patient in need of emergency mouth-to-mouth. What should we do?
I'll be right there.
Well, I don't think that'd be that bad. Following in your lovely mum's footsteps.
All right, that's enough.
Ryan.
Easy, son.
Don't you dare call me that. I'd rather stab myself in the throat than entertain the thought that we could be related.
Maybe it's not such a bad thing you having the office all to yourself after all.
What do you mean?
Well, I spoke to the stork this morning and he really wants to make a delivery. But there's something that has to happen first. So what do you say? Shall we put our house on the stork's morning route? Ooh, all right. On the desk.
Fiona, I just tidied all that up. Sorry.
Well, I just, thought I could keep you company while you're on your own and you've got no will to play with.
Well, yeah, that's really sweet. It's just, I've got twice the workload now that he's off gallivanting. No, I just don't have the time to do other things.
Oh, come on, he's only gone for a bit. Can't grudge him one tiny amorous adventure.
No, I don't. It's just, this conference tomorrow. Actually, I'm going to ring Frankie, make sure he's going to be back in time for that.
Another boyfriend?
Sometimes you need more than one.
Hello, handsome.
Sorry, who's this?
What do you want it to be?
Hello?
Can I help you?
Frankie, who was that?
Just Django.
Django. Yeah, I was ringing about your dad, actually. Just wanted to check that he was going to be back in time today.
He should be, but maybe like tomorrow or something. What with delays and stuff. Doesn't mean anything.
So he's just left you there on your own?
It's fine, I'm independent. I'll get Dad to ring you when he gets back.
Your dad's gone? He just left you like that?
He's always treated me as an adult. He depends on me. Much more than your typical 15-year-old.
I can see that.
This isn't fair. Come back to finish the job? You just keep your urges in check. How's he doing?
Better. Thanks for,
Saving his life? Lucky for you I was here.
He's asking for you.
That's right. Off you go now. You really meant it, didn't you? You'd do anything for me. Amazing.
What do you want me to do for you?
Well, I don't know. So you want me to stay?
Stay.
Next time with feeling.
Will he ever be able to eat crisps again? And what about Chip?
Jimmy,
Will he have that hole there for the rest of his life?
Jimmy, I don't think Daddy wants to talk about this.
Well, I'll show you I'm a man of action, not words. Should we go back to your place?
I told you, my dad will be back soon.
You never know. Unusual feelings, strange country and stuff. Might have some life-changing experience and decide to stay there forever. As a farmer or something.
My dad won't be having any experiences.
Yeah, Tom. He's only going out there for, like, a relationship and stuff. Nothing serious. Not like us. See you back at the pub then.
You're having Jimmy over alone?
No, but I might be having someone else round. Django.
I don't know what I'd have done if I'd lost him. I failed him, I let him down. If I were any sort of mother. Well, you know what I mean. He's in my care, my responsibility.
I understand.
If he died, part of me would have died too. I know it's silly, it's not as if we're family, but we're close, like family, but we're not really, are we? Get better.
And it's Lacey Lady by a nose.
Horse racing.
First, then Pinter's Dad and Miss Ginger. What a result.
I don't think the pants over the trousers look would suit you, Ryan. What have you got there?
Oh, let's just say doctors get paid quite well. What's with the new clothes?
Bit of retail therapy. Help me get over the trauma.
I understand. We all feel the same. The jaws of death closing in. We could have lost him, you know. Slowly, painfully. Your last chance of a kiss coming as he struggled to suck in his last gasp of air through cold lips.
Ryan?
It didn't scare me one bit, though.
Dr. Harper! Dr. Harper! Emergency on Ward 101. What should we do?
Operate.
I don't know what would scare you.
Nothing scares me. I laugh at death.
You might have to. I'd rather die than have some knuckle-dragging peasant as my father. Or maybe you like the commoner garden gorillas. Sitting in your house, using your towels, drinking from your mugs.
You know, it's a matter of inches between saving a life and taking one.
You look like a girl in need of cheering up.
You've got good eyes.
Not as lovely as yours, though.
Relocate the school to here, have they?
Oh, well, you know, lunchtime. Oh, and they're okay. Only young ones and all that.
Once and forever in someone's case.
Thank you for the charity.
Charity? You are a beautiful woman who looks like she knows what she wants and takes it. I like cats with claws.
Hello there, Josh. I hope we didn't wake you. Just pop round to make sure you're okay. And you're doing well. You're a strong young man.
Josh, what's wrong? You can tell me. You can.
Yes, we are here to help you.
You can't help me. No one can.
You don't know that. Just try.
for a moment, surrounded by this light. Then up ahead there was this... I don't know.
No, Josh, listen to me. You don't have to tell us anything right now. You just try and relax, and don't let anything distract you from having a good, long rest.
Can't we go, Mike? We look like a pair of alcoholics.
Oh, let's have another one. I deserve it, amount of work I've done today. Anyway, I'm buying.
It's better than a slap in the face.
You all right?
Yeah, of course. Why?
Oh, I don't know. Just worried. Will. Don't know what I'm going to do at this meeting without him. Oh, I don't know. Whatever happened to a sense of responsibility? Being a grown-up. You know, he's left Frankie as well. I mean, don't get me wrong, but sex, love, romance, you know, it's all got its place in life, but there are other things. You can't just turn your back on your family, can you?
You all right?
Yeah, I'm fine, yeah.
Good. Oh, Ryan. I know you don't like Woody.
And there was me thinking I could get one over on you.
Well, I want you to know that he's not trying to replace your father.
I should hope not, because he'd be wasting his time. He's disgusting, he's common. I'm sorry, Mother, but Woody's trash.
Well, I grew up with him. Does that make me trash too?
And whereabouts did you grow up with him?
Blackheath. Well, there's some nice places nearby.
And whereabouts in Blackheath?
Ryan? What do you want to know?
I've just taken an interest in my mother's trashy roots.
Jimmy, can you get me a drink? I'm dying for an orange juice. Please?
Go on.
What's wrong?
Django, I can't keep up this brave front forever.
You can tell me anything.
I think you're the only person who understands me. It's happening all over again. Exactly like when my mum first left. She was having an affair and she never came back. And now my dad's gone too. He's gone off with another woman. And now I'm left to fend for myself, all alone in that cold, empty flat.
No child should ever be abandoned.
And I just wish there was someone I could spend time with. Someone who could take my mind off the fact that I'm so very alone there.
I think I know a person who might fit that description. He might even be free to keep you company tomorrow, if the thought of him is enough for tonight.
Tomorrow would be lovely.
You know what? I think Mike was actually jealous. I mean, he was trying to hide it, but I could tell.
Well, there's nothing like a bit of the green-eyed monster to spice things up.
Mind you, I can see why he'd be jealous of someone like Django. He's quite attractive.
Well, Roxanne swears by it. She says the threat of all those other men keeps Alex on his toes.
Yeah, well, I'm enjoying it. At least Mike's looking at me again. It's nice to see him squirm.
Oh, good for you. Fiona, if I tell you something, will you promise me not to tell anyone?
What?
I've found another man.
What?
No. Yes. Listen, I can't tell you who it is yet. Roxanne doesn't even know. So it's only you.
Sácate de mi vista, pedazo de animal. No quiero estropear los zapatos limpiándome las suelas. Sácate esa chatarra de delante. Y esas zapatillas, con ese pantalón de chándal. Están tan pasados.
I mean, little Willie, eh? First nephew gets in 9 years. Has to travel halfway across Europe to get it.
Yeah.
If music is the food of love, you're good enough to eat.
Fancy a taster?
You want to watch him, mate? That's a snake in sunglasses.
Call me
good, call me bad, call me anything you want to, baby. But I know that you're sad, and I know I'll make you happy with the one thing that you never had, baby. I'm your man. Don't you know that Fiona, I'm your man. If you're gonna do it right, do it with me. If you're gonna do it right, do it with me. If you're gonna do it right, do it with me.
I'll cinch you out good and proper. Don't warm me up. Bet your bank's scared now, aren't you?
If you're going to tell me you're the plumber, I want to see you piping.
I'm sorry, I think I've the wrong house.
You've got a funny voice. Are you French or something? I think it's sweet. Bet you got all the girls in your case.
No. Well, I mean, yes, I do, but most of them don't cut it with me.
What'd you look for?
Woody. I mean, that's what I'm looking for.
And there was me thinking it was my lucky day. The old man's out.
You're his daughter. Daughter?
Who do you think I was? His missus. You could come in and wait for him if you want. I won't bite. Unless you like biting.
No, maybe some other time.
What about tomorrow?
Yeah, sure, fine.
So do you want one over then?
Oh, no, tomorrow, that's
something to look forward to.
Don't go.
Goodbye, Frankie.
But what will I do without you? Dad?
Her type. Only really after one thing, and it isn't a good curry and a snog. It's rather more than that, I'm afraid. She's after much, much, much more than a snog.
Best part of the day.
Fresh air first thing.
Hey, do you want a cup of tea? Shall I put the kettle on?
Yeah, make yourself at home. Oh, why don't you just move in?
No, tea will be just fine, thanks.
Why aren't you dressed for school, Ryan?
I'm still too stressed, Mother. It takes more than a day to recover from the trauma that I've been through.
Yes, of course.
Listen, do you two guys fancy meeting my daughter Celeste? I mean, I know she'd love to meet you.
Oh, yeah, well, why don't you come round tonight? Oh, that would be nice. We'd like that, wouldn't we, Ryan?
I already have a prior engagement. Woody, you're welcome to my toast. I'm starting to feel quite nauseous.
How are you doing?
I was thinking about Jesus. He died, didn't he? Then came back.
That's right, he was crucified. And on the third day, he rose again.
Thought I was dead.
You were just unconscious, Josh.
But miracles do happen.
Yes, Josh. They do.
Gosh, he really is. He's magnificent, isn't he?
Yeah.
Oh, let me help you with that, hey? This is what I used to do before this one. You know, it's weird your dad not being here. When does he get back?
I don't know when or if he's coming back. He's abandoned me. Said it was all my fault that Anya left. How could you do this?
What? Oh, Frankie, you don't think it's my fault, do you? Oh. Look, why don't you come and stay with us, hey? You know, I'm sure he won't be away long, and that way you'll get to have Della to talk to, won't you, sweetheart?
No, really, I'm fine. I'll be fine on my own. Anyway, I've got lots of people to look after me.
He's your friend, and he almost died. I don't want you to feel that you're not supposed to have feelings in all this.
Well, I had amusement by trying to play the good doctor. Fascination, you know, the injury and stuff. And I felt quite hungry afterwards.
It's okay to be upset, you know. I am.
Oh yeah, because I'm so much like you, aren't I?
That's not what I meant.
Look, just because we've had a little crisis doesn't mean we're suddenly close. Duncan's the only one that'll work on here. And I'd be careful how close you try and get to him through his trauma. You don't know quite how close you might end up.
I can't believe he hasn't called. He knows I'm all alone. Doesn't he even care?
Oh, he will, you know. It's just hard calling when you're abroad.
What?
Well, Poland doesn't exactly have the most advanced telephone network, you know.
I'm talking about Django, not my dad. He said he'd ring me to arrange our date.
Arrange your what?
Drinking at this time? What would Will say?
I don't know, what would he say? He's had to cancel a meeting, he hasn't turned up. You know, he hasn't even rang me himself. It's been Frankie that's kept me in touch. I don't know, what sort of dad just walks out on his kid like that? See, singing's not your only talent. Last night, that was quite a performance. That must be nice to just be able to turn it on like that.
It wasn't my greatest.
Oh, you could have fooled me. I mean, went down very well with the ladies, I thought. Do you fancy a game then?
Well, I never play without a little bit on the side.
All right. What do you want to play for?
Fiona. Just a dance or something. I find money always gets in the way of being friendly.
All right. Yeah, okay, you're on.
What are you nervous about? It's only a date.
Oh, but you've got tons of experience, haven't you?
I suppose, yeah.
But have you ever been in love?
Once.
And how did you know that it was like love and not anything else?
I'm not sure I'm the one you should be asking this, Ryan.
Why not?
Well, because I don't date anymore.
So why aren't you with whoever it was now?
Because it was Jane. Look, it's not what you're thinking. We never...
What? Jane would never... Oh, I don't know what I was thinking. Asking advice from someone like you. You're repulsive, you're... common.
Ryan, you don't understand. We never, you know...
Disgusting.
You can stop now if you want.
No. Come on, double or quits.
For Fiona?
Yeah. You can dance with her 10 times or not at all if I win this next game.
I love her very much.
Yeah. Yeah, I do.
My. What a wonderful trophy.
Am I interrupting?
No, me and Django just swapping stories.
Oh, yeah? Like what?
There's an unwritten code amongst men. We can't divulge what we talk about in the pub.
Okay, I won't force you. I know what you're doing.
What? Just playing with Django, that's all.
You're so cute when you're jealous. Take care of him now.
Do you think I'm a bad mother? I mean, should I not be allowed to look after children?
Ah, now I know why you've come to me. I understand children better than most. As do you. I can't see why you should doubt your ability.
Well, everyone else has, even the kids. And you know about the things that happened in my past.
Leaving your baby was a terrible thing. That was a long time ago. And there's nothing you can do.
There is, and I've done it. It was a miracle that I joined the church, and I thought if I stayed here, another miracle could happen. That I'd get my child back.
And now you're close?
You're the only person I've ever spoken to about this. And even now, I'm not sure I can.
You don't have to. But I am in your confidence.
I have a feeling. Josh is my son. I felt a bond as soon as I met him, and living together so close. And when he almost died, that's when I knew.
I can understand how you might feel that way. I feel the way with Lucy and Benjamin. But
do you think I'm mad?
You left your child in the church 18 years ago. The odds of being reunited are astronomical.
I know, but
this place is full of your past. Full of connections that might or might not exist. Has Alex been making you think about this? Oh, I'm sorry. I speak about things of which I know little.
I'd appreciate it if you didn't speak about this at all. To anyone. Not even me.
Of course. It's our secret.
It's turning Mike to drink. I thought you said your dad was going to be back today.
I made a mistake. It's tomorrow now, twice.
Have you spoken to him?
Not quite.
Oh, Frankie. You don't have to lie for him. I know he's going through a bit of a tough time at the moment, but that doesn't mean you have to...
I'm fine.
You know you can come and stay with us if you want. Is it Will?
No, it's Django. He's just checking up on me. He's so sweet.
Hi, Kate. No, I am not. She's far too common. You were right all along.
You still want to do this, don't you? You just still love her.
Yeah, of course I do.
Then you have to trust me. The way to a man's heart is through his stomach, but the way to a woman's is always through her ears. You have to sing to her. It works. So, on with the lesson. The posture is very important, so you have to stand up straight. Easy, my main man. I ain't gonna hurt you. That's better. You need a good, deep diaphragmatic breath. It needs to feel like it's coming from your toes. You try. Yeah. Okay, stop.
Say you'll always be my baby, we can make it shine. We can take forever, just 1 minute at a time. Minute at a time. More than a woman to me. Oh.
Oh, that was lovely. Oh, that was so lovely.
I can't believe I just witnessed that.
Glad you liked it.
Oh, I loved it.
Oh, come on, do you have to? I'm sitting right here.
Oh, that Django. He's lovely.
Yeah, he's the best, isn't he?
Right. We should invite him round for dinner. Tomorrow?
You know, I was thinking the exact same thing.
Oh.
This just gets worse and worse.
Didn't think we'd be alone.
Is that a problem?
No, not at all. I've been thinking about you.
Yeah.
I understand what you've been going through. And how you feel.
Longing. The aching.
Yes. It was the worst part of my life when my dad left me.
What?
It was really awful. I felt alone and worthless. It was hideous. I thought I'd never forgive him. Never. It's okay. It's okay. It's not only children that cry.
Django! You're the only person who understands. I don't want to be alone. I miss him so much. And I keep lying and lying and saying he's coming back soon, but the truth is I don't know. I wouldn't be surprised if he doesn't come back at all. And it's all my fault. I drove him away. I just want my daddy back.
I knew you wouldn't do it. Your taste is too expensive. A barefoot peasant girl? Really?
Just leave it, Kate, okay?
No, come on. How common was she? I mean, are we talking proper poor people or just mockneys?
She was very common, all right. That's all that matters.
So what? Are you his girlfriend or something?
Sorry, I don't talk caravan park. Is that her?
Oh, Celeste.
You stood me up for this two-bob little wannabe. Yeah, you. No one's ever stood me up before.
Men in prison aren't usually that picky.
You'll be picking your teeth up off the floor in a minute.
Look,
Don't make me show you where to put them. And I thought there was something nice about you. So maybe that does make me stupid. You people, you both deserve each other.
Celeste.
Wait, you're not going to run after her?
Celeste.
How do you know my name?
I looked it up.
Well, if you're clever enough to do that, then what are you doing with her?
Oh, she's not my girlfriend, and I just had some bad news. That's why I was rude.
That's terrible. When I hear bad news, I always want a hug. Do you want one?
No touching, please.
I'm sorry.
Maybe just a hug. Or you could put your arm around me.
How's that?
That's fine. Thank you.
Are you okay?
I'm fine. I'm just being a bit emotional.
Tough couple of days.
I'm not going to say sorry for earlier, but it has been tough.
And I'm not going to apologise either. I meant what I said. I want to look after you. And Josh.
Okay. But as long as you remember how close we are, he's like my brother.
I want us all to be a family.
Sure I can't help you?
Really let your standards slip on this one. No, I have not. Celeste. Beautiful name, but I'm afraid it's a case of false advertising. There's nothing celestial about that gutter snipe. But then it does tend to run in the family, doesn't it? This penchant for a bit of rough. I'm nothing like them. It all started with Jane, and look what happened to her. Next, your mother's turning this house into Planet of the Apes. And to top it all off, you've got your very own heavenly marmoset. She isn't. I mean, I haven't. I'd watch where you tread, Mr. Superhero. Within a few weeks, the way things are going, you'll be Neanderthal.
So, the remedy we talked about last time really worked wonders.
Well, in 99% of cases, all it takes is some tender, loving care. So, give me the dough.
Well, since the last time I saw you, I've made Mike absolutely green with envy. Oh, well, he pretends, you know, that he really likes Django, but, you know, he can't fool me. It's obvious. Do you know that yesterday he even sang me a song?
Didn't even know he could sing.
No, he can't. But it was very sweet.
So what's the next plan of attack?
Well, tonight we're having a little dinner party for Django, and I shall, of course, make sure that the green-eyed monster is there, too. So what do you think my prognosis is, Doctor?
Oh, excellent. I predict a long and healthy love life.
Now, are you ready to spill the beans about your mystery man?
Saved by the bell.
Frankie? No, love, don't worry. We'll be right there. Say hello to the new addition to the Brake family.
We are not having that in here.
Oh, I don't know. There's nothing like a spot of singing or dancing to get the juices flowing. Isn't that right, darling?
I guess, yeah.
Besides, I think he'll make a dashing figure in the window here. I just can't get you out of my head. Boy, your love is all I think about.
Yeah, let's get Frankie's stuff into the spare room, get her feeling more at home. No, don't you lift a finger. You're our guest of honour. All you've got to do is try and raise a smile now and again, all right?
Going the love nest so soon, eh?
You were right about Dad. He didn't say when or if he was coming back. He was horrible to me.
I'm sorry. Anyway, things will be just like old times over here. You wait and see.
Ah, the conquering hero returns. Where's your damsel in distress? Left her in her ivory tower block, have you?
She's not my girlfriend. It was just an experiment.
And what were your conclusions, Dr. Harper? Or do you need a few more experiments before you get a result?
Dr. Harper! Female patient on Ward 101 needs her orifices filling.
No, that won't be necessary. And I don't think she'll be back in a hurry. I was rather cruel when I dispatched her.
Sweet boy. She's just quaking in her little kitten heels, isn't she? I'd be very careful, Ryan. You know where the path of true love leads to. Straight to the bedroom. You need more than a biro and a phone call to Mummy to help you then.
Ooh, I like a man in uniform.
I'm not wearing a uniform.
Want some?
No.
Oh, you're so sweet. Are you still sad? Do you want to tell me what it is? You can pretend I'm your doctor. Imagine you're on my couch, and after I'll give you a hug. And then, if you're really upset...
No! It was a bad thing. A dirty thing. It's... This person I know, he told me something. He had this thing with someone who was close to me, and it was bad. And she went away because of it, and he destroyed her by doing it.
And did your person and your person actually do it?
No.
I think you should let him off.
What do you mean, let them off?
Forgive him.
Like absolution?
What's that mean?
Oh, don't you know anything? Forgive. It means I forgive you.
Babe, you weren't at school. I thought you were kidnapped or went missing like your dad or something.
Frankie's moved in here. She's staying till her dad gets back.
But I love Pat, babe. How could you?
She's staying here.
Shall we go and check out your new room?
You've seen it, Jimmy. It's my room.
What? Frankie? You can't. You're my girlfriend?
You know my boyfriend, and I've got to stay in Tom's room because of my allergy.
In this spot yesterday, Ooh. Too hot to handle. Baby checks, you know.
I absolve you.
What?
I forgive you.
Oh, that's great. Well, you do believe me that we, you know, it just...
Careful, mate. Might be pens around. Don't know what he might do.
He saved Josh's life, Dennis.
Some of us spend our time saving people's lives, not boring them to death.
Your mum's in the,
What?
bog.
That is so disgusting. Was there something else?
Don't think I'm trying to take over here. I mean, you are the man of the house.
That's right. I'm the man of the house.
And I am only here as a guest of your mum's because you allow me as the man of the house.
I allow you. I allow you.
Right. Right.
I should have died.
It's okay, Josh. You didn't.
Maybe. I saw strange things. A dream.
What was it?
Bad. Bad dream. I keep trying to forget, but there was this light drawing me towards someone.
We'll meet again soon.
I can't remember, but it didn't seem right, so I didn't follow him. Defied them.
Listen, Josh, Ryan saved you. You couldn't breathe, so he opened your airway and you regained consciousness, that's all.
It wasn't like that, Steph. There's a voice calling me.
Who?
Della.
And then it's like, pow, 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 and the foam goes all over the first 10 rows of the audience.
Oh, Django, it must have been the best concert of all time.
Yeah, well, I thought you hated all that corporate sponsored stadium pop.
This is different, Tom. Django's special.
I have an excellent team of backing performers and stagehands, and they create the magic of the effect. It's not me.
I suppose we have to make do with Tom.
Yeah, it's not on the same scale, but his leek and bacon pasta bake does have magical qualities.
Well, I just need a few more minutes for the cheese on top to go brown.
Josh. 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 Did I scare you?
I was dreaming.
What were you dreaming of? Were you dreaming of me? Your saviour?
I never remember my dreams.
What was it like? Death? Before I saved you from it?
I don't know.
What if I compelled you to tell me?
My debt to you is for keeping me on this earth. I will repay you in any way I can. On this earth.
You really would do anything. Say it.
I'll do anything.
Sing it. You know which song I mean. I want you to sing it to me.
I'd do anything
for you, dear. Anything for you, mean everything to me.
I must say, this is the most exciting dinner party I've ever been to.
Don't you eat lots of exciting things out in Hong Kong?
Nothing quite as tingly as this bake. However, nothing's better for the digestion than a slow waltz.
I think you'll find this one's mine, mate.
Oh, come off it, Dad. You can't dance.
It's not what you do, son. It's who you do it with.
Della told me about your operation. I don't know why I came, you know, I just want... Wait, Josh! Josh! You all right, mate?
What are you doing?
I don't know. I'm going.
Ever think about Josh?
No, don't talk to me. Listen.
Sometimes I have this strange connection, do you know what I mean?
No, I'm going. I'm going, Steph.
Tom, it's so sweet of you to let me show your room.
That's what friends are for.
Won't be long anyway. My dad will be back as soon as he's had enough of his fancy woman. You sure you don't mind me sharing?
The walls of Jericho. It's good enough for Clark Gable, then it's good enough for me.
Friends hug.
Yeah.
Tom, please tell me that's your leg.
Strangers in the night, exchanging glances, wandering in the night. What were the chances we'd be sharing life?
Want to come in?
No.
So why'd you come round?
To see you.
You're funny, you are.
Oh, listen, I saw my friend.
The one with the thing?
Yes, and he's going to be fine. Everything's going to be fine.
Well, that's good.
So I was thinking it would be okay if you still wanted to do stuff.
What sort of stuff do you mean? I think I know.
Hold me. Stop.
How was that?
Okay. Only, can you ask next time?
Can I kiss you?
Yes.